What's up, you guys? It's KeAmber Vaughn, aka CoachKe, coming back to you with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and also tap the bell so that you are notified of every new video that I post. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, it's time to do the week 2 paycheck to paycheck budget for the month of April. As you guys can see, I have already reconciled week 1. If you missed the last video that I put out, which was the week 1 paycheck to paycheck budget results, I will try to link that up in the eye in the sky. I know I'm a little behind on linking stuff, but I've decided that I'm going to start doing that in the budget results video instead of in the beginning of the paycheck to paycheck videos. So let's go ahead and get started. So this budget is going to take my expenses from April 12th through April 18th, right? Yeah. And then my income was $1,074.06. Okay, so I don't have any fixed expenses. I literally just have the variable expense of the budget, but I do have these business expenses that are coming out, so I do want to write that in there. It's just not going to come out of my actual budget. And yeah, so let's do the fixed and variable, and then we'll go to the weekly allocations page so you guys can see how I allocated for the savings, and we're going to go from there. Okay, so total, of course, for the fixed expenses is going to be $0. So that means remaining, and actually my remaining should be in green. Remaining, we have the entire $1,074.06. So now let's go to variable. Okay, so we have our budget and no due date, and that is $225 per week this month. I'm probably gonna spend about that, pretty close, if not a little bit more, because I am going on an impromptu trip this week. And let me go ahead and write in unbudgeted. All right, total we have $225. Okay, so remaining, we have the $1,074.06 minus the $225. So that gives me $849.06 remaining. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up for the savings, and then we'll go to the allocation sheet. Okay, so here is the allocation sheet, and as you guys can see here, that is my check from basically working 4 shifts essentially. I did receive one of my tax refunds, so if you guys followed me on Instagram, I did show how I basically showed the text message from my tax guy showing that I owed federal like $16.96, but then I was getting a small refund from California and a small refund from Missouri. I believe this one is my California one, and I toyed with whether I wanted to include this in my income and divvy it up, but I decided that I just wanted to take the whole tax refund and send it to my tax sinking fund, and I'm gonna do the same for the Missouri tax refund as well, which I think is like maybe $160 or something. So I'm literally strictly only going off of this nursing check here. So let's go ahead and divvy this up, and you guys know that my checking and savings is 65% and 35% respectively. So we have $698.13. So $1,074.06 minus $698.13 gives me $375.93. Now, if you guys remember, I did come back and put a plan B down here. So it was either going to be this way of how I wanted to divvy up my savings this month, or this second way, which plan B was basically put $300 in the car sinking fund. Once you hit that $300, basically start to, oh, you know what? I forgot that I sent some money there last week. So basically, yeah, once I hit 300 in the car sinking fund, then half from there on, half will go into the car sinking fund, and then half will go into the miscellaneous / investment sinking fund. So I did already send this off, and I've already divvied up, but I'm gonna have to redo it because I forgot that I sent money here already. So if we take the $300 that I wanted to send at first, and then, or my total that I wanted to send overall, if we take the $37.48 that we already sent there last week, because I did put it in that account, right? Yeah, I did. That means we still had $262.52 left to send there. So this week the allocation is $375.93. I'm going to subtract the $262.52 that I know needs to be sent there to finish off the $300. So this basically is what I need to split in half. So if we divide 113.41 divided by 2. So I'm going to do $56.70 to the car and $56.71 to my miscellaneous / investment sinking fund. So that now I have to add this $262.52 back in because I'm trying to figure out what the total that I'm sending there this week is going to be, which I have to take this amount first. So if we do the $262.52 plus the $56.70, that means total out of this $375.93 this week, $319.22 is going to go towards the car, and then this will go towards the investment sinking fund or miscellaneous. So I'm just going to add these two really quick to make sure that I get the $375.93, which I did. So I'm just going to write in here car sinking fund, and then I'm going to write $319.22 to the car, and then $56.71 to miscellaneous. So I'm gonna have to switch a couple of things up because I believe what I actually sent before I realized that I sent that much was $337.97. So if I subtract what I'm actually supposed to send, I basically need to transfer $18.75 from my car sinking fund to the investment sinking fund, which I'm going to do that now because if I don't, I'm going to forget. And yeah, so this needs to go from the car to the investment miscellaneous. $18.75, and I'm just putting a note into myself that I'm sending it because it's an over allocation. I forgot the week 1 allocation, and my transfer is complete. Okay, so I'm probably gonna write a note to myself inside of here as well. So let me just, okay, yeah, I'm gonna write a note to myself on this page as well. That way, if I go back into my savings account and I can't figure out why, because that note I think is only viewable for like 4 months. So, all right. So for savings, we got the car sinking fund. And I sent this, I don't even remember what day. Let me look at my text messages. I sent this on Wednesday, which was my payday actually. So I sent this on the 10th. And the amount for the car sinking fund is going to be $319.22. So then we have the miscellaneous / investment sinking fund that was sent on the 10th as well, and that one was $56.71. So then I am going to go ahead and write in an unbudgeted. I bet y'all my mama about to come in this room, even though I just told her I'm recording. Total, we sent $375.93. So remaining is, see, $849.06 was what we had remaining. Subtracted $375.93, and we have $473.13 remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm gonna set up for the projected and actual, just so I know how much space I have to write in those business expenses. And MailChimp came out Friday, which was the 13th. No, the 12th. So we got 412, and it's $15. And then we have Sprint, and I'm gonna end up paying that on the 15th, and that's $62.75. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and write the note to myself. All right, now that that's done, let's go ahead and set up everything down here for our checks and balances at the end of the week. So our beginning balance is our starting from last week, which was $41.20.50. And I'm gonna do the same over here. So we got the ending balance, not the end, what am I talking about? Oh, plus the income of $1,074.06. So we got $41.20.50 plus $1,074.06. That's gonna give me $5,194.56. So we got the fixed of $0. We got the variable of, what is it, $225. And then we have the savings of $375.93. So let's see what our ending balance should be. If we subtract the $225 and the $375.93, that gives us an ending balance of $4,593.63, which if we, that gives us, okay, if I take the beginning balance plus the remaining, that gives me what I should end with, and that's that. So this is the plan that I have for my money this week. I think that everything should go pretty decent. Like I said, I do have an impromptu trip this week, which I'll explain that a little bit later. But I think that I will be 100% okay. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Please thumbs up this video, subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.